I love this filter. I'm up here looking at myself. It's so pretty. All right. Give it just a minute to get people inside. And we're going to go ahead and start. Oh my gosh, like, can I have this filter in real life? Okay, we can start. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Imagine to Dream Bookstore. And today we have a live reading of my newest story titled Native Ascended Masters. This story is a historical fiction, romance, and you can find it as a $35 book box, blind date book box, in an advent calendar as the paperback or the special edition, the deluxe edition. And yeah, so we're gonna give this story just a little bit of a backstory. So I made this story because I wanted to shed some light on my history, my Native American side of me. So I have Native American from my mother's side, and I wanted to talk more about what happened to them on Thanksgiving, which is literally on Thursday. So what happened was colonizers came to their land and they basically they stole them. They slaughtered them and beaten them, things of that nature. And what I wanted to do was base it off of that true story so that I can explain it in her point of view. So it's like it's like her going through it, if that makes sense. So yeah, this here's the deluxe version of Native Ascended Masters. It is Ayana X Nami. Not even death can keep us apart. The back of the book, this is how it looks. Go ahead, can keep us apart. The back of the book, this is how it looks. Go ahead, can keep us apart. The back of the book, this is how it looks. Go ahead, can keep us apart. The back of the book, this is how it looks. Go ahead and read it. Sorry about that. Let me start it over. Okay, so Ayana and her husband, Kime, escaped the invasion of the Pale Skins. Will they be able to reunite and come back together? So what happened was they got separated during this invasion and they had to survive. So not only is this a historical fiction inspired by a true story, but it's also a time travel. And basically what happens is they meet in another lifetime. So I can't wait to start this reading off, and I can't wait for you guys. Tell me what you think. So when you get a book, it's going to come with a sticker, and it's going to have my signature on it. Right now, it doesn't have that, but when you order, it will. So no worries. Here is some character art for you. Oh, not the filter. Not the filter on him. Okay. Try not to. Okay. I tried. That's one of them. Here's the copyright page with the contents. So the contents say prologue, ascension, and epilogue. I'm only going to read the prologue. So if you guys want to read more, you got to get the book. Thank you so much for the likes. Thank you so much. So we got the dedication and the acknowledgments page. So I'm going to start off with the dedication. Thank you to everyone that supports me and have been keeping up with the stories. It truly means the world to me, and your kindness will not go unnoticed. All praises and glory are given to the Most High, Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai forever. My father, of course. I am an Israelite, so of course, if you guys didn't know, now you know. Thank you and welcome to my world, I should say. Acknowledgement. I acknowledge that I have amazing movie dreams. True story. And these dreams inspire all of the stories I've ever written. This story in particular was inspired by the 1611 King James Bible, some of my own ideas, and the historical story of the Native Americans. Here is, oh my gosh, I wish the filter just stopped. Okay, this is the cover. Like, if the filter's on me, can it just stay on me? But anyways, thank you so much for the likes, you guys. Please share, please like. If you want this book, you can get it in a blind date book box. You can get it in an advent calendar. You can even get it by itself. The deluxe and the special edition is out now. Prologue. 1491, year 1491. Ayana, Paleo-Hebrew, the tribe of Gad. Siberia across Beringia, a land bridge connecting Asia and North America into Alaska. Here is what it looks like. It's a picture, if you can see that. Okay, great. No face detected. Thank you. Okay. Ayana, get back. No, father. I'm coming with you. I quickly ran to the side of the bush, peeking my head out. I grabbed my bow and tucked my arrow. I struck it, causing it to fly towards the pale skin, trying to attack my husband. Once I saw that I got him in the chest, I quickly ducked again, tucking in another arrow. I got back up, aiming and striking it towards the one trying to come against my father with a sword. The arrow was coming straight at him, but he dodged it as if he saw it coming. My eyes widened. The sword swung and it strikes my father in the chest. Father! My heart broke in pieces. My father was slaughtered right in front of me. I felt myself getting emotional as tears began to build up. But I couldn't even think straight because everything is going so fast and I have to stay focused. With my rage, I was about to aim at him, but Kime came from the other side, grabbing my hand and running out of that area. He brought me to the forest, but all I could think about was my father. Once we stopped to catch our breath, I gave Kime a hug, sobbing onto his shoulder, reminiscing my father. I know Chief Tali will never die. He is forever alive. I looked at him with tears in my eyes, holding me tight. Suddenly, I heard the bushes moving, and that caused me to be on alert. We have to get out of here. He grabbed my hand and took me over to the river that led into two places. Ayana, listen to me. We have to split up. No, don't leave me. It's the only way that we both can survive. If they find us together, they will kill us both. I heavily cried now that my husband must find another way to survive. I love him so much and I can't handle seeing another death. Promise to come back to me. Promise to always stay by my side. I promise, my love. Nothing and no one can take you away from me. He put a small pendant in my hand. I closed my hand before looking as he helped me get into the brown boat. He pushed the boat into the water and gave me a kiss before watching me leave. More tears came down my eyes as I watched him now leaving from the river and disappearing into the bushes. He's finding another way to survive. But all I keep thinking about is my father. He did everything he could for us. And for him to be taken away from me that way has left me broken. I can just imagine her feelings right now. And I know I created her, but I'm just saying, like, oh my gosh. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. Oh gosh. I remember when I first picked up a bow and arrow. You didn't want me near it. Flashback. Ayana, this is very dangerous. I don't want you to become a killer and disobey the law. I don't want to kill anyone, Father. I want to protect us from any danger. My daughter, you have been obedient, and I want you to have a different life than your brothers. But Father, I understand that this may break the law, but if I just learn the techniques, then I won't put it to use unless I have to. He sighed. Oh, thank you, Midnight. That was really nice for your grandpa. Has he rest in peace? I apologize if that hasn't happened, but I just wanted to know. But that is really nice for your grandfather. Your mother wouldn't have want you to pick up a bow and arrow. Please rest her soul. I put my head down remembering my mother. She was so full of life and always happy. If only she was a little younger, she probably wouldn't have died so fast from that disease. Father put his hand on my shoulder and picked up the bow and arrow. Come, my daughter, let me show you the way. You are supposed to use it. I smiled as I got up and followed him to the training area next to our hut. End of flashback. Another tear escaped my eye. I love my father so much, and like my husband said, he is forever alive. Suddenly, more of the bushes started moving as I made it towards the second entry path of the river. I quickly gathered my bow and arrow, and I waited for what was to come. All of a sudden, birds began scattering out of the way of the bushes, and I calmed down. I put my bow and arrow down, saying that it was nothing. But a loud gunshot came out of nowhere right after and struck me in the chest. I ended up falling off of the boat and fell face first into the water, and my entire life flashed before my eyes. I can see my father. Father, I'm coming with you. It is not your time, my daughter. I want you to fight. I'm not dead, Father? No. I want you to become brave and fight for what you believe in. Never let them take you down. Suddenly, my spirit was slowly leaving away from him, and I felt it go into my body again. I opened my eyes, coughing up water, and I looked around, only to see my husband there looking at me with a smile. It almost didn't seem real. Kime? He suddenly disappeared, and I opened my eyes again to seeing that I was alone, washed up to the shore. I looked around the dark night sky, not seeing my boat anymore. I looked in front of me and saw the pendant Kime gave me, and I quickly grabbed it and held it up to my heart. My chest then began to throb, and I bent over in pain. I tore a hole in the chest area of my garment, and I noticed a lot of blood was coming out of my chest. I slowly moved my arm out of my garment's arm, and I wrapped it around my chest, tying it up, taking in the pain. My bow and arrow. How am I supposed to get it again? I suddenly heard another loud gunshot sounding not too far away from where I was resting. I quickly got up and moved from my current location. Quick intermission. I just want to share with you all the bookmark embedded into the book. If you are lucky and you get the special edition, you can put a picture, put your camera up to it, and there will be a hidden QR code inside of the bookmark, and you'll see native, exclusive character art. So let me know how you feel about that, and let me know how you feel about the story going as well. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. I must find Kime and get to safety. I looked at all of my surroundings and noticed that I was in the middle of a brown field. Tall grass is everywhere, and I felt like I was a little safe for the time being. At least they're not looking for me here. Another shout, sounding like it's a couple feet away from me, had me starting to quickly run through the grass. I was pushing them out of the way as I ran through, and once it finally seemed like I'd gotten out of the loophole, I came upon a hut that wasn't too far from here. I walked towards the hut, hoping that someone was inside. I knocked on the door and someone answered, luckily. I looked at the woman, but my vision started to get blurry. Are you? Suddenly, everything went black. She passed out, you guys, and I just want to end it here. If you guys want to read and get this book yourself, you guys can get this as a blind date book box. As the bundle of 3, it'll come with this book, The Mysterious Painting, and Revenge Death Awaits. I will be coming back later on today and tomorrow to finish reading the excerpt. So thank you all so much for being here. I love you, and stay tuned for more. I appreciate you. Have a good day.